welcome back to Crooks in a Caravan. We have just set off this morning for a 2.5 week road trip, so all in West Australia, but up to Karijini, Millstream, Cleaverville, which is out northeast of Karratha, and then to Onslow, across to Coral Bay, and then back down the coast and home. So we're on our first night. Had a big drive today. We've just really tried to get some kilometres under our belt.
We wanted to get to where it was warm and sunny.
We did, but warm and sunny means flies, so we're embracing the flies. We have ended up stopping at Peace Gorge, which is just outside Meekatharra. So we were going to stop at Narlan Lake outside Kew, and then we decided we'd push on for about another hour and a half. Just helps to reduce it tomorrow for us a little bit. And actually it's really nice here. Big space. A few other vans and vehicles. There's bins provided, no toilets or anything like that. And some really nice rocks, which we're going to go and explore. So we'll just camp here tonight and move on in the morning. But we look forward to taking you on our road trip.
We drove up the Great Northern Highway today. Left about 4:30 this morning. It wasn't bad at all. A few road trains. We only met about 2 or 3 wide loads. But we had a little bit of an issue with the car passing some of the road trains. We've had a piece of strip come off here by the windscreen. It lifted off twice and we stuck it back down, and then the third time it just took off. We pulled over, picked it up, and now it's in the boot of the car. So that'll have to get fixed when we get home. I guess this is why they call it the granites. There's quite a few of these rock formations. We're dressed suitably well, wearing thongs to go on and explore. It's a novelty wearing thongs because it's been so cold at home. So this is how we're spending our first night. Sat around a fire, watching a beautiful sunset in an amazing, peaceful location. This is why we're in a caravan. So guys, it's day 2 of our road trip. It's about 1 o'clock in the afternoon and we've just got to the Pilbara. I think we're about 20 k's outside of Newman at the moment. We've just stopped for lunch and very exciting, and it's warm, it's sunny. I have to say the truckies up here are all really friendly. We are just crossing over into the tropics here. There you go. We're now in the tropics. Looks the same as the other side. We've had another good day on the road. As you've seen, we've now crossed over into the Pilbara and we're at our second campground. This one is also absolute amazing place. It's called Mount Robinson. So we're probably only about an hour and a quarter away from our next place in Dales in the Karijini National Park, but this place is just stunning. Where are we going, man?
I don't know. I think this is the gorge walk, but there's no signs, there's no instructions, there's nothing. And all I could find really on Wiki was that there's a gorge walk and you can climb up Mount Robinson. So we're going to do the climb tomorrow morning. And so now we're walking through what we think is the gorge.
So we've come from the Mount Robinson campsite, rest area, campground. There's like a place for 48-hour stopovers.
Find main roads actually.
And yeah, this is the gorge.
It's gorgeous.
Yeah, one of us has to say it.
There's all these trees as well that are like growing up on the rocks.
Yeah, I don't know if you can see that with this, but yeah. It's just that red, intense colour that you get. This has been an adventure because there's no real path, but it seems like this is a, you know, when it rains, this is a creek bed. Oh, look at the colour of that. It feels like you're in another land entirely because you can hear random birds chirping away. It's just amazing. Our first gorge of Karijini. Again, the colour of where the sun is on the rocks up there, and the deep reds over here. Anyway, we'll start heading back. We'll let you know when we're back at the van and we're safe and sound. So this is the Mount Robinson rest area we're coming back into. There's a couple of picnic tables, some bins, some toilets, and
it does say no fires on the sign.
Yeah,
because obviously a lot of people have had fires because there's a lot of fire pits.
There's a lot of fire pits around. So there you go. Second thing down, no campfires permitted. So we'll do the right thing and not have a fire, but it's quite warm anyway.
So one essential item that always comes away with us is the hair clippers. Mark clips his hair every week, usually on a Friday or a Saturday. So because today's a Friday, where else would you clip your hair but sat outside the van in Mount Robinson?
Karijini cuts.
Karijini cuts.
Climbing Mount Robinson. It's just after 7 o'clock in the morning. We missed sunrise, but that's okay. And I've just shown you where we're going.
Up a big hill.
Up a big hill. So we've made it to the top. The battery's about to die on the GoPro. It's taken us 42 minutes. The views are spectacular. We'll get some photos, so if it does die we can really show you some of those. But yeah, it's actually stunning. I love the Pilbara. The campground is just down there. So we were up there. Just sort of show you.
Karijini National Park and been to the visitor centre. We have got our booklet which tells us everything we need to know, we believe, and all of the walks we can do. Most of them are open, just Circular Pool that is closed. That was closed last time we were here as well. We're looking forward to getting to our site, just driving to Dales Campground now, and we'll show you around that and take you on our travels over the next few days. Day one. Karijini. We've just set up the van and we've walked to Circular Pool. Circular Pool isn't open, but had a look at the lookout. We're now walking to Fortescue Falls, and we'll go down there and hopefully have a little bit of a swim.
Yeah, so rather than going through Dales Gorge today, we're just going around the rim.
Yeah.
It's quicker, and we just fancy a swim, and we'll go down all the lots of steps. But
it's as beautiful as we remember it.
Stunning. Just swing around and have a look at that. It's a tree!
So Mark's really excited. He took a photograph of this tree 2.5 years ago and he wasn't 100% happy with it. It's a damn good photograph actually. We've had it up on our wall for the last 2.5 years. The frame recently got damaged, so we've looked and loved this tree for the last 2.5 years and very pleased to see that it's still here and Mark can get a new photograph of it, which I'm sure when it's done it will be shared.
I'll go first. Here we go, we're at Fortescue Falls. It's a bit chilly, but you expect that here. Oh, she's going. I'm going to go in first. Yeah. So we've made it to Karijini National Park. We are staying on site 73, which is on the Euro Loop. We've actually stayed on this site before. It's one of the large sites here. Not that we need a particularly large site, but it's nice to have the space. It's been a beautiful day. We've been swimming at Fortescue Falls and we've got pizza cooking in the barbecue tonight. We told you got to watch out for dingoes. Don't leave any shoes outside because they'll eat them, and certainly don't feed them. Tell them next door. Good morning. It's another beautiful day in Karijini National Park. We're heading out from our campsite at Euroloop in Dales Campground to walk Dales Gorge. We were in there yesterday just at Fortescue Falls. Today we're going to walk the length of it. We're probably going to do some more swimming and we'll just show you as we go.
Yeah, we've had a little bit of a slower morning this morning for us. It still is only 9:20, but we cooked banana pancakes, which was just banana and egg. Mark saw it on Ronnie Dahl, and so yeah, smash up a banana, add an egg and cook it like a pancake. It was pretty good actually.
It was good, yeah.
So, and we had a dingo come into camp.
Yeah, hopefully I've got a bit of video of that. It was at the site next to us. As soon as they'd gotten out, it came in. So we'll show you Dales Gorge. Right, this is Dales Gorge. You go up that way, you get to Circular Pool, which is closed. There's been a rockfall and asbestos risk, so they're waiting for some serious flooding to come through before it opens. We're going to end up down there and walking up round to the right. All right, so we're doing the Dales Gorge Trail, which is a class 5. It's only 1 kilometre each way. Gets you to Fortescue Falls, and then further on from that is Fern Pool.
So that's where we've come from, and we're now heading down here. I think we actually get to a ladder from memory, so no doubt I'll have very wobbly legs.
Made it.
It's still videoing.
Hey.
Two down. Looks like it's balancing on there, or maybe some of its weight's on this one.
Yep.
But like, how does it just not fall over? It's like defying gravity somehow. It's a bit scary to think that these rocks have all fallen from up there.
Yeah, I don't know if you can. These rocks are about to walk across.
Yeah, like, what if like another rockfall happened just now?
But yeah, we'd all fallen down from up there. Alright, water crossing.
Thankfully some well-placed stepping stones.
Oh, wobbly rock. This is why you send somebody else before you. Test the footing.
Find the wobbly rocks.
We were just saying how we love the layers, the different colours. Why is that there on its own, holding up?
All of that.
Yeah, let's keep moving. We've made it to Fortescue Falls, but we're going to go up to Fern Pool for a swim. We're just coming to Fern Pool. Since we last here, they built a big decked area. So as you can see behind me, we've got Fern Pool. We've both had a swim. It is fresh, but it's it's absolutely beautiful. We're lucky the sun's on the water this morning, and it's not too busy.
Today we are going to do a few more gorges. We're going to Joffre Falls and Gorge, and we're going to Weano Gorge, do handrail pull and Kermits pull. So pretty big day, we think. We have decided to take the 4-wheel drive track out to Weano Gorge. It is apparently not that great. It's beyond grading apparently now, but it's a shorter route, so we're going to give it a go. Just letting the tyres down now, and we'll see how we go. So this is our route, 4-wheel drives only on Banjima Drive North, and it takes about 20k off the route. The people in the site next to us did do it yesterday or the day before. They came back with a flat tyre, but he hadn't let his tyres down, and he'd got a piece of sharp rock in his tyre, so we're letting them down, going to do the right thing, and hopefully it'll be a good journey out there, and then a full day of walks, waterfalls, swimming, wading through water, and all that comes with those gorges and pools.
We did survive the road in. We're now at Hancock Gorge. We're going to go to Kermits Pool. It's not for the faint-hearted. We've just done 3 ladders like that.
My legs are still wobbling. I actually prefer like just going over rock than those ladders.
Alright, one thing I've already noticed is like Dales is like an introductory gorge. They've got quite nice steps made out of the rocks to get into it, whereas already this is like more extreme. I mean, it is class 5, but coming down here was like ladders, a lot of rock scrambling.
So if you come in to do this, be prepared to get wet. We're about up to our knees. We've got bathers on. Mark's got his North Storm waterproof dry bag thing with all our stuff in it.
So yeah, we've been up to our knees. This bit, I think we've got to swim. You do see a lot of people climbing along the rock edge, but that's when people slip off and have accidents and things. So the recommendation is man up. Yeah, man up, go through the water.
Alright, we're definitely in the gorge now, so we have to wade through this bit and then we get to an open area, I think, from memory. Oops, Mark just went for a bit of a slide.
It's slippy on the foot.
And then we climb down a little gully. Oh, this is a bit deep, I can't touch the floor suddenly. Okay. And then we get to Kermits Pool, which from memory was like a small round pool that if you get there at the right time of day, the sun shines on it, but we're not sure of the time of day, so we may have got that wrong. Probably have got it wrong. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna have to swim.
I'm not really on the bottom here, I'm just sort of walking in midair.
I'm full on swimming.
I forgot my sunnies today, guys. All right. All right, I'm probably not going to film down here because I need both hands, but this is our next bit. This takes you down to Kermits Pool. We'll show you when we get to the other side.
It's actually not too slippy. I guess it's because the running water is...
Yeah, no, it's not. It's all right.
It's slippier on that other bit.
Yeah. Apparently we've just been speaking to a couple. We're going to be the only ones down here, and when we came last time there were heaps of people. Well, that bit was relatively easy. We only got our feet wet. And here's Kermit's Pool. If you get here at the right time of day, then you have sunshine on it. Anyway. Yeah, alright, I've just slipped, but never mind. I think I'll put it on video. And this is Kermit's Pool. Oh, it's Kermit's Pool.
Miss Piggy didn't want it.
There are froggos down here? Who knows? Anyway.
Mark's just had his second injury of this fall.
Into a rock.
Apparently the rock got in his way.
My knees way. Anyway. It's a bit slippy. So this bit is no entry. So yeah, you have to do that with the licensed operator. I guess you need ropes and things to get down and probably back up safely.
They show pictures of helmets and everything.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I have to say we have been incredibly lucky and blessed that we've been able to come here and be the only two people here. We've had Kermit Pool to ourselves, and now we're sat in the sun in an area called the amphitheatre, and it's only us here and the dragonflies. It's, yeah, and it's a Monday morning and we're not at work, we're here.
We have made it back out of Kermit's Pool and Hancock Gorge, and we are now in Weano Gorge and heading through to Handrail Pool. So we've never done handrail pool before, that was closed. It's just a little walk through and then a pool at the end, I think. So I'll show you when we get there.
Alright, so we're now come through Handrail Pool. We've come through the big pool and we're now going into places unknown. We've not been down here before.
I'm on a slide, that's good.
And we're going to end up going down there. Yeah, so we've just swum from Handrail Pool through the gorge. It's quite fresh here, but we're in the sunshine at the moment, and it's just amazing. The fact you can get to these places just blows your mind. Oh, this is just insane. Wow.
So you weren't going to go in this one?
I wasn't, but it is just mind-blowingly beautiful. Ooh, I've just got that on video, Amanda. There's a big rock up ahead, I can see. This is Handrail Pool, and at the moment we've got it all to ourselves again. We have just shared our trip through the gorge with a swim through the gorge with another couple. But that's okay, safety in numbers, and yeah, it's just, that's the best yet. The light coming through the gorge was incredible. Coldest water of them all. Yeah. Now going to pack up our gear and then continue down Weano Gorge and up round the rim, help us dry out a bit and warm up.
The water was really cold here, and I don't know whether, I guess because we've never done this one before, it makes it in a way a bit more special, like the other ones we've done before.
Yeah.
But yeah,
we didn't know where we were going. We had, you know, there were people who were coming back out who sort of pointed us in the right direction, but yeah, we didn't know where we were going. Amazing. It's like more of an adventure. So this is why it's called Handrail Pool. There's a handrail to climb up out, or an in, first of all. And then these steps that they've actually bolted onto the rock for you to climb up. I think last time we came it was closed. So this is Weano Gorge. And it's sunny and it's warm, and I don't think we're going to get wet. This is Joffre Gorge and Joffre waterfall. Now the waterfall's not flowing, but we've just come down all these iron ladders up there. Another gorgeous gorge.
Final gorge for the day, Kalamina Gorge. We just decided to do this on the way back to camp. They describe this as a good introduction to the gorges. A bit of a climb down, but yeah, there's a nice little stream running through here, and apparently a couple of pools as you go through. So we'll have a look, might have a swim, see how we feel. But yeah, I mean, if you'd not been into any other gorges, you'd be absolutely gobsmacked by this one. Again, a bit different to the others, a bit wider, I guess. Yeah,
it's good. It's very pretty, but yeah, we've seen better. Apparently we've reached the end of the trail. And how do we know? There's a sign up there that tells us. It's cold, you get your shoes wet.
So that's it, we're back on the road, 7 AM again. Leaving Karijini, had an amazing time in Karijini, still love it there. I feel like we've not missed out really on anywhere this time. We've managed to get to all the places we wanted to get to.
Some we didn't even know about.
Some we didn't know about. So yeah, had a really good few days. Weather has been perfect, probably wouldn't have wanted it much warmer because yesterday afternoon was starting to feel quite warm down in the gorges, but yeah, just perfect really.
And no flies really?
No flies. We thought it'd be, except for the march flies.
Oh yeah.
A few of them. But although they hurt when they bite, they don't leave a bite. So we've killed a few march flies. Saw dingoes nearly every night. Little tiny, well, quite a small young dingo came last night. We just sat outside the van and it was really quiet, and you could actually hear its footsteps coming, or its paw prints coming, whatever you call that. But anyway, dingo came into camp. We sort of stood up and it ran back off into the bush, and howling, particularly this morning, really loud. So they're definitely there, definitely active. Heading into Tom Price to fill up with water, fuel, empty the toilet, do all of those fun jobs before we take the Rio Tinto rail road to Millstream. So we've got our permit. Mark's done his online course, and we're ready to go. I'll take you along the next step.
Yeah. So don't forget to like and subscribe. Keep watching. Drop us a comment, and we'll see you on the next stage of the trip.
Thanks, guys. An awful lot of red dust got in.